Remember the days when video games were all about simplicity, charm, and pure unfiltered fun? Today, we're taking a nostalgic dive into one of the NES's most delightful gems, Bubble Bobble. Get ready to step into a world of bubbles, adorable dragons, and endless replayability. Whether you're a seasoned gamer or new to the classics, this game will steal your heart with its quirky design and timeless gameplay. Trust me, this is one journey through gaming history you don't want to miss. Released in 1988 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, Bubble Bobble brings the arcade magic of Taito's original hit right into your living room. You play as Bub and Bob, two adorable dragons on a mission to save their girlfriends. But there's a twist. They use bubbles as their main weapon. That's right, these lovable dragons trap their enemies in bubbles and then pop them to clear each level. It's such a simple yet ingenious mechanic that has kept players hooked for decades. One of the first things you'll notice is how vibrant and inviting the game looks. The NES wasn't exactly known for its ability to produce flashy visuals, but Bubble Bobble manages to create a lively, colorful world filled with charming enemies and imaginative level designs. Each of the 100 stages is packed with personality, from the layout of platforms to the quirky enemy types like Zenchan and Monsta. And can we take a moment to appreciate that catchy soundtrack? That upbeat looping tune might sound repetitive at first, but it has a way of burrowing into your brain and keeping you smiling the whole time. The gameplay is where Bubble Bobble really shines. It's easy to pick up, yet it offers layers of depth that keep you coming back for more. Timing your bubble blowing and platforming is critical, especially as the levels get tougher and the enemies more relentless. There's a unique rhythm to popping bubbles and chaining combos to maximize your score, which adds a surprisingly strategic layer to the otherwise lighthearted action. And the power-ups. From candy that boosts your bubble-blowing speed to magical items that unleash screen-clearing attacks, the game constantly rewards exploration and experimentation. But the real magic happens when you grab a second controller and play with a friend. Bubble Bobble is the epitome of a co-op experience. You'll laugh, strategize, and maybe even argue over who gets the power-ups. But that's all part of the fun. And the cooperative element isn't just a gimmick, it's baked into the game's design. In fact, the true ending can only be unlocked if both players finish the game together, which adds an extra layer of challenge and incentive to grab a buddy and dive in. One thing I absolutely love about Bubble Bobble is its replayability. Even after you've cleared all the 100 levels, and let me tell you, that's no small feat, the game keeps calling you back. Maybe it's the lure of beating your high score, discovering hidden secrets, or just the pure joy of the gameplay loop. Whatever the reason, Bubble Bobble has that elusive quality that so many modern games strive for but few achieve. It's endlessly fun. At its core, Bubble Bobble is a perfect example of why we fell in love with gaming in the first place. It doesn't need complex graphics, sprawling worlds, or endless cutscenes to captivate players. Instead, it relies on clever mechanics, charming characters, and a simple, addictive gameplay loop that has stood the test of time. If you've never played this classic, or if it's been a while since you've last popped a bubble, do yourself a favor and give it a go. And that's it for today's review. What are your favorite memories of Bubble Bobble? Did you play solo, or did you tackle the levels with a friend? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you love nostalgic trips like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We've got plenty more retro reviews coming your way. Until next time, keep gaming and stay bubbly.